Welcome back, tool fans. Tonight, we've been traveling last month and have a stump ton of tool news from Milwaukee, Makita, DeWALT, and Ryobi.
We've also got a new router from Milwaukee, table saws, hammer drills, and a special new product from Olight for our tool show and tell.
Plus a new platinum tool deal from Ohio Power Tool. All that and more coming up right now on the Tool Show.
Welcome back, tool fans. I'm Sarah, that's Rob, and boy, are we glad to be back in the studio.
Yeah, we've been traveling for the last month, including Nika in Philly, Equip in Louisville, Hilti in Switzerland, and finally SEMA in Vegas.
I really want to stop traveling for a bit.
Yeah,
actually.
we just have one more that's going to be the Heart
Yes.
Show that we do on Walmart Live. That's going to be December 3rd. Hope you
Yep.
join us for that.
But those are fun. But because we've been gone, we have a ton of tool news to catch up on, starting with Makita. Big Teal just announced another expansion to their outdoor adventure lineup with the all-new 18-volt LXT high-speed blower inflator, the ADSA01Z. Now, we've seen this awesome blower before, and it's still awesome in its new camo green color. It delivers up to 447 miles per hour, 39 CFM with 4 speeds, and up to 55 minutes of continuous runtime on a fully charged 6 amp hour battery. Not only will this be great for blowing dirt and water off of your mountain bike, but it will be great for inflating and deflating your outdoor gear. You can pre-order one now for $194 bare.
Next up, Makita launched a new XGT rotary hammer. That's the Makita 40-volt XGT 13/16 SDS Plus rotary hammer, the GRH10. We're looking at a brushless motor that promises up to 40% more hitting force than the model it replaces. It has a constant speed control that maintains power under load, AVT for low vibration, a built-in LED light, ergonomic soft handle, a large 2-finger trigger, but most interestingly is the D1W version that has a built-in OSHA Table 1 compliant onboard HEPA dust extractor, which is super convenient. But if you're going to be drilling a lot of holes, it can still be connected by Bluetooth to one of Makita's AWS equipped dust extractors, automatically turning on and off when you need it. Now, the standard GRH10Z is available now for $299 bare, or you can pick up the D1W with a built-in dust extractor in a kit for $599.
Next up is the new 18-volt LXT compact LED flashlight, which features a neutral white LED that is ideal for a wide variety of lighting needs. It will provide up to 29 hours on a 6 amp hour battery and features a unique design that allows it to sit on top of any 18-volt LXT battery. It has 3 modes of operation and pumps out up to 300 lumens. You can pick one up now for $49 in traditional teal or the outdoor adventure camo green. How is that camo green if it's not in like a camo pattern?
Magic of marketing.
Oh, amazing.
Last of all, Makita finally announced the 18-volt LXT 6-inch or 6-inch pruning saw if you're not quite as enthusiastic as our Sarah is, also known as the XCU14. It has a brushless motor, tool-free chain adjustment, retractable guard, and it can make up to 140 cuts in 2-inch cedar on a single 2 amp hour battery. It's pretty light at only 3.7 pounds with a battery. You can pick one up now for $219 bare in a kit for $299, and while you're at it, I'd highly recommend picking up this sick holster for only $34.
Why don't I have a holster for my chainsaws?
Let's just say it's for the safety of like everyone else.
That's fair. Moving on to DeWALT, who announced a new metal workshop storage system. They say it's a fully integrated storage solution to organize power tools, hand tools, outdoor equipment, stick tools, power tool accessories, and more. The line consists of metal tool storage chests and cabinets, as well as 25 new workshop accessories, all utilizing a heavy-duty metal rail as the centerpiece. This rail can be mounted to DeWALT metal chest, cabinets, and workbenches, or even directly to your wall. Each one can support up to 100 pounds per linear foot and works with a wide range of system accessories. Each accessory features a patented latching system that secures accessories directly to the metal rail. We're talking about battery rails, power tool holsters, charger mounts, shelves, and even cabinets. There are also a ton of hand tool hooks, lawn and garden storage, and more. DeWALT also announced new chests and cabinets that feature the new railing as well. The entirety of the new metal workshop storage system is available now wherever you love to buy DeWALT.
Now, it's true Sarah and I have been busy, but apparently not nearly as busy as Milwaukee. They had a ton of new tool announcements, starting with this. That, of course, is the new Milwaukee 2986 M18 Fuel 4.5-inch to 5-inch dual trigger braking grinder. We first saw this grinder appear at Pipeline a few months ago. That dual trigger is focused on safety. Your boss is gonna love it, but you might not. By requiring 2 triggers to be pulled, it's also requiring you to use 2 hands at all times. No more dual wielding your grinders when you're in a hurry.
Aww.
Besides this super safety feature, the 2986 features an anti-vibration design, auto stop kickback control that incorporates an electronic clutch, and Milwaukee's rapid stop braking. It has 4 variable speed settings between 3,500 RPM and 8,500 RPM. It's also pre-packed with 1 key as well. The new 2986 is finally set to arrive this month for $349 bare.
Milwaukee also announced a new MaxLock SDS Max extension for increased access when working in difficult-to-reach areas. This 15-inch SDS Max reach will be available in February of 2024 for $169. Coming that same month is the new SDS Max Sledge Floor Scraper with a 6-inch sharpened, flexible blade ideal for removing tile, linoleum, laminate, and adhesives. That'll cost you just $41.97. This month they launched a few new L-style hex key sets, including a 13-key ball end set for $29.97, a 9-key ball end set for $26.97, or you can pick up both for $49.97.
Milwaukee just announced the December arrival of a new M12 brushless rotary tool, claiming 30% faster RPM under load than other 12-volt brushless competitors and class-leading durability. It can adjust from 5,000 to 27,500 RPM, has an integrated collet wrench, LED light, and fuel gauge. You'll be able to choose between a $199 kit or $129 bare. They also launched a bunch of Class 2 high-visibility yellow mesh one-pocket safety vests for $9.99 each, and a ton of hollow core nut drivers with wrench-ready shafts in both magnetic and non-magnetic.
Do you guys remember the Milwaukee 3006 M18 Fuel 17-inch dual battery string trimmer from Pipeline? Well, it's finally on its way. This new whacker of weeds comes in swinging with up to 6,200 RPM, a huge 17-inch cutting swath, a variable speed trigger, and bump feed to keep your line in fighting order. You're going to be able to pick one up next month for $399 bare or $699 in a kit with 2 M18 8-amp-hour batteries, a dual bay charger, and accessories. Next month, we'll also bring the new Milwaukee Glowfish tapes in 20-foot for $31.97 and a 40-foot version for $59.97. If you're looking for electrician scissors,
who isn't?
Am I right? Milwaukee has 2 of them, a standard model for $19.97 and one with an extended handle for $22.97. They have some new wire strippers too. They have the NM dipped grip wire stripper and cutters, a multi-purpose dipped grip wire stripper and cutter with reinforced head, and compact wire strippers and cutters, all coming out in December. If you can wait until January, you'll be able to pick up an adjustable compact wire stripper and cutter too. They also announced 1,000-volt insulated slim tip screwdrivers, 17-inch utility cable cutters, multi-bit screwdrivers, in 14-in-1 precision version and 27-in-1 ratcheting security version as well. All of those will be coming in December.
Ryobi is expanding its 18-volt, 1+, 40-volt, and 80-volt outdoor lineup. We saw a few of these new tools at their Equip Expo, but today we have a full list of all the new toys, starting with this. That is the Ryobi 40-volt HP brushless 16-inch carbon fiber shaft string trimmer. It boasts the power of a 28cc gas string trimmer, and it's Expand It attachment compatible. Now this is the Ryobi 40-volt HP brushless brush cutter string trimmer, which includes both a brush cutter blade and a string trimmer head. Go figure. Then there's the new 40-volt HP brushless 20-inch hybrid Whisper Series air cannons, because we all know how quiet air cannons are. They say it's the industry's largest and most powerful cordless fan with 6,300 CFM of airflow and runs up to 34 hours on a single 12-amp-hour battery, or it can just run forever if you plug it into the wall. They also announced a 40-volt 24-inch hedge trimmer with the power of a 19cc gas version, a 1-inch cut capacity, and a claimed 45-minute runtime on a 40-volt 2-amp-hour battery. And of course, there's the 18-volt 1+ HP compact brushless 8-inch.
Shades up!
Why don't I just have you announce these things?
I don't know, honestly.
They say it cuts 3 times faster than the P5452 and can get up to 70 cuts through a 2x4 on a single 2-amp-hour battery. Then they have the 18-volt 1+ HP brushless 510 CFM Whisper Series blower that claims to match a 25cc gas blower in power with the previously mentioned 510 CFM and 135 miles per hour.
Next, we have the new 18-volt 1+ HP brushless brush cutter string trimmer that comes with both heads.
How can you be brushless brush cutter? Because there's a brush in there for sure.
I don't know. I don't make the names for any of these. Another
baby chainsaw!
That was awful. 18-volt 1+ 6-inch pruning chainsaw with 50 cuts per 2 amp hour battery, a new 18-volt 1 Plus 350 CFM blower, and an 18-volt 1 Plus 10-inch string trimmer edger that converts with a twisting shaft.
This might be the most difficult bit of news we've ever done.
Yep.
They also announced 5 new expanded attachments, including this 10-inch brush cutter, an 18-inch hedge trimmer, an 8-inch cultivator, an 8-inch edger, a 10-inch pole saw, and a 10-inch brush cutter blade. And finally, their 80-volt power source, which utilizes their huge 80-volt batteries from their 80-volt ZTR tractor and walk-behind mowers. It boasts 1,000 watts of portable power, and it's safe for electronics using pure sine wave. You can either attach it to a single 80-volt battery or plug it into your 80-volt mower's charge port for extended runtime. All these new Ryobi tools will be coming in 2024 season for some amount of money.
All right, who's ready for some tool show and tell?
This week we have another brand new product from Olight. This little fella was just announced yesterday, and it's unlike any flashlight that we've ever experienced before. This is the Baton 4 Premium Edition. This is a rechargeable side switch mini EDC flashlight, and it's very, very small. But far more shocking than its size is the 1,300 lumens it can throw 170 meters with its 1.5 minute turbo mode. But its best trick is actually the case. This guy holds a 5,000 milliamp hour battery inside. You can use it to charge the flashlight up to 5 times. A single flashlight charge will last up to 8 hours on medium with 60 lumens, 35 hours on low with 12, and 30 days on moonlight. But it's the crazy turbo mode I'm most excited about. It'll blast 1,300 lumens for 1.5 minutes, then drop to 600 lumens for 2.5, and then down to 300 lumens for another 73 minutes. It's an incredibly powerful flashlight in a very tiny, very rugged body. But there's one more trick left in the Baton 4. You can use this 5,000 milliamp hour battery to charge your flashlight, but if you need to, you can use the USB-C port on it to charge your electronic devices in a pinch. This little box will charge an iPhone 15 Pro Max from 0 to 100 and still have enough left to charge the flashlight one more time. This thing is perfect for long distance travel, outdoor hiking, or camping adventures. As I mentioned previously, this new EDC was just announced yesterday by Olight, and the regular price is going to be $99, which is pretty great for a tiny, powerful EDC and a 5,000 milliamp hour portable battery. But to celebrate its launch, it's currently only $69.99 until Black Friday. I'll put a link in the description.
Before we get to our favorite videos of the week, I want to take a quick moment to apologize to Hilty for stealing that sweet Hilty banner above me.
It's nice.
And at the same time, I want to thank Matt Jackson from Hilty for making me feel way better about it, because he also stole one, like with the rest of us. Yep.
Don't worry about it. You're just going to get us in trouble with Hilty.
Not if you know Matt Jackson.
Oh, that's fair.
Moving on to our favorite tool videos of the week, starting with Ryobi, who snatched up the new Milwaukee 2838 half-inch cordless router and set out to see if Milwaukee could get a full-size router working well on an 18-volt platform.
The boys at Pro Tool Reviews wanted to see if a DeWALT DCD 999 could take on a Milwaukee M18 Fuel 2904. No spoilers here, you better go check it out.
There's no shortage of ridiculous attachments that claim to turn a dangerous angle grinder into something far more dangerous. Todd from Project Farm decided to see if any of them are useful and actually safe enough to use.
I am just grateful that man's still alive and making us videos. Over on Project for All, we get an in-depth review of the Bosch 4100 XC10 table saw, and now I need one. Sometimes tool review videos are fun to watch, but terrible for my budget.
You can't afford not to save that money.
Except that it's not on sale.
Can't afford not to spend that money.
That is a terrible motto, and one you should not be sharing with people.
I think it's fine. Do you know the difference between a drill and a hammer drill?
Yes, I do.
Well, if you don't,
I do.
Clint over in the tool review zone grabbed the flex example of each and walks you through the functional differences and helps you decide which one is best for you.
Milwaukee apparently has 47 different impact drivers, but fortunately, Taylor at Tinker with Tools put together a great guide to the entire line to help us mere mortals understand their potential, limitations, and purpose.
Tim Johnson thinks you need a cordless rivet nut tool from Atabo. Is he right? I have no idea, but you should really go watch it for yourself.
I don't need one. Tools and Stuff has a new Makita impact driver from Japan that seems dun 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 strange.
Love me some power tool intrigue.
Right?
And last of all, TTC put their custom circular saw dyno to work on the biggest beast currently offered from DeWALT, Flex, Milwaukee, and Makita. Go watch it or I'm going to get super pissed.
Gee, Shara.
It's time again for the greatest power tool online deal in the world, which we call the Platinum Tool Deal.
This week, if you head over to ohiopowertool.com and you purchase at least $100 in any in-stock Ariat shoes or apparel, our code will get you $50 off. The code you need is TS81956. Good luck.
I want to thank Ego, Spyder, Blaklader, and Ohio Power Tool for continuing to support our show and our community of tool fans.
All right, if you can, guys, do something kind for someone else this weekend. Sarah and I will see you next week.